Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 4 Basic Geometrical Ideas, exercise 4.1, question number 4. Okay, so question 4 है how many lines can pass through one given point, two given point? How many line can pass through one given point and two given points? Okay, so part A, how many line can pass through. So one given point. So you can see this is one given point. Okay, this is point. So pass through one line, two line, three line, four line, five line, and six line, seven line, eight line, nine line, and so on. You can draw many line who pass through the one point, one given point. Okay, infinite, unlimited. You can see unlimited line, infinite line pass through the one given point. Okay, this is point P and right here point P. How many line pass through the one given point? Unlimited. Okay, so you can write here unlimited line pass through the one given point. And the next question is how many line can pass through two given point? So B part you can see here one point here, point A and point B. So you draw line. How many line you can draw? Only one line you can draw to given point. Okay. So only one line can pass through the two given point. So answer is 1. And here this is a unlimited line pass through the one given point, but only one line pass through the two distinct points. Okay. And the next question number 5, draw rough figures and label suitable in each of the following case. Okay, so let's see what is the question number 5. Question number 5 is draw rough figure and label suitable in each of the following case. Part A of question number 5, point P lie on AB, line segment AB, point P. So first we draw line segment AB. This is line segment AB, A, B. Okay, and point P lie on it. So where point P lie? Point P lies on line segment AB. So we can take here at any point, any places, and take one point anywhere in on the line. So here, this is point P. Okay. B part. B part of this question 5 is B part of this question 5 is that line segment XY and PQ intersect at M. This is line segment XY and line segment PQ. Suppose this is line segment PQ. PQ intersect at point M. Clear? Now, this is the intersection point of line segment PQ and line segment XY. And the C part, line L containing E and P but not D. Line L containing E and F but not D. Okay, so we draw a line L such that it contains point E and F but not point D. So let's see how to draw this line. So let's see, this is line L. Okay, you know line have only length, not breadth and not thickness. You can increase line both sides. Okay, so it is impossible to measurement of line. Okay, so this is a line and point T and point F are on the line but this not. Line L contain point E. You can take anywhere point E. Suppose here this is point E. Point F anywhere. Point F. Okay. Line L contain point E and point F, but not point D. So you can take point D above the line or below the line anywhere. Okay, in the plane. So we take here D. Point D. So you can see here line L are containing point D and the point F but not point D because point D is not lie on this line L but E and F are lie on this line L. This is clear? Now next part is D part. OP and OQ meet at O. Draw line OP and line OQ meet at point O. So this is D part. Okay. So we draw a line. Take suppose this is line. Okay. And here you can take point O. Here P another line like this. Okay. This is P. This is Q. This is O. Okay. So line OP and OQ and they meet at point O. Clear? This is line OP, this is line OP and this is line OQ and they meet at point O. Clear? Now next question number 6 of this exercise. Question 6 says consider the following figures of line MN. Say whether following statements are true or false in context of the given figure. So one figure is given. According to these figures, a statement is given, and we find that the given statement is true or false according to the given figure. So first we draw this figure. Let's see what is the figure. So this is a figure of question number 6. Part A is Q M N O P are point on the line MN. Line MN. Okay. So tell me this is true or false. Line MN. The question is QMONP are points on the line. QMON and P are points on the line MN. So tell me this is true or false. So you can see this is line segment line MN have many points. Point O, Q, M, O, N, P are line. So statement A is true. This is true. Okay. Now statement B. What is the statement B? MON are point on line segment MN. MON are point line segment MN. This is two. This is line segment MN. Okay. So MON are point on line segment MN. So this is true. Okay. C part. What is the C part? Question number 6. C part is M and N are endpoint on the line segment MN. M and N are endpoint of the line segment MN. Correct? You can see this line segment MN. So M and N are endpoint. Okay, you could draw line segment MN like that. This is M and this is N. Clear? So line segment MN are in line segment MN, M and N are endpoint. Okay, endpoint you can understand exterior point, outer point, extreme point. इसके बाद कोई पॉइंट नहीं होगा. ठीक है, तो end point of the line segment MN. So this is also true. Clear? And D part. So what is the D part? Question number 6. Statement of D part is O and N are endpoint of the line segment OP. 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 Line segment OP. O and P. O and N. O and N are endpoint of the line segment OP. So you can see here OP. OP. Okay, if you draw line segment OP like this. This is O. This is P. And here is N. N is here. So you can see here what is the end point of line segment OP. O and P are the end point. O and N are not end point because N is the interior point. Point O and point P. Okay. So line segment OP. In line segment OP, O and P are end point. Okay. So this is our given. This is given statement is false. O and N are not in point of the line segment OP. So it is a false statement. Okay. This is false statement. Clear? And E part. M is one of the end point of the line segment OQ. Where is OQ? So question told us that M is one of the end point of line segment OQ. So O and Q, line segment OQ. अब देख रहे हो OQ. तो M end point नहीं है. M तो mid interior point है कहीं. Mid point O है and Q है. In line segment OQ में. Okay. M is the interior point. So this is the false. The given statement is false because O and Q have end points of line segment OQ. M is the interior point. Okay. Next. F part. M is the point on ray OP. OP. M is the point of ray OP. So let's see where is ray OP. This is the ray. In previous video, we defined ray. What is the ray? Ray have one end point. Okay. This is clear. This is ray. Okay. So this is ray and OP. Okay. So question is that M is a point of ray OP. So this is you can see here OP here to here and M is the outer point. It is not lie on the ray OP. Okay. So the given statement is true or false? Tell me. This is false because M is not lies between the O and P. So this is false statement. Clear? And G part of this question, ray OP is different from ray OQ. Ray OP, different ray? Yes, obviously. This is different ray because you can see the direction of this ray, both are opposite direction. Okay, so ray OP is different ray OQ. So this is a true statement. Okay, next H. What is H statement? Ray OP is the same as ray OM. Ray OM and OP both are same. Ray OM and ray OP both are different. Okay, the direction of ray OM is in this direction, and direction of ray OP that direction. So both are different. So this is false. This is not same. Clear? Now, I part of question number 6. Ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. OM OP. Question told us that ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. You can see here ray AM each direction and OP other direction. Both are in opposite direction. But question just told us they are not opposite direction. But and they are opposite direction. So the given statement is false. Okay, I part of question number 6. Ray OM is not opposite in ray OP, but you can see in this figure ray OM is opposite in ray OP. Okay, so the given statement is false. Okay, and next statement, J statement is O is not an initial point of OP. OP, you can see this is OP. Okay, ray OP. So N is initial point. N lies between point O and point P, but question just told that N is not initial point of ray OP. So this is a false statement. Okay, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो रे OP के अंदर N लाई कर रहा है, but question told that N is not initial point of ray OP. So this is a contradiction here according to this figure. So this is a false statement. Okay. N is the initial point of NP and MN. MN and NP. N is the initial point of MN and NP. Tell me what is right? This is a true. M and initial point NP. You can see if you draw this is MN. Then initial point. If you draw like this NP, also N is initial point. Okay, so this is true statement. Is this clear? Okay, so in this way we complete exercise 4.1. Okay, now we are going to discuss a curve and types of curve after the exercise 4.2. So let's see what is curve. So one question arises here, what is curve? Okay, so student, you have pencil, paper. Okay, if you put the sharp tip of a pencil on the paper sheet and move from one point to the others without lifting the pencil, then the shapes so obtained are called curves. Okay, like look like this. If you put pencil tip on the plain paper and move like this anywhere, and you obtain the shape is called curve. ओके, अगर आप पेंसिल पे पेपर से पे रख के बिना उठाए आप इस तरह से कोई भी कहीं मूव कराते हैं तो जो बनता है उसे क्या बोलते हैं? कर्व. ओके, so curve have several types. Okay, so here we discuss open curve and a closed curve. What is open curve and what is a closed curve? So you can see this is curve, this is curve, this is curve. Okay, and this is also curve. So some curve is open curve and some curve is closed curve. So here you can see this is a closed curve, this is a open 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 curve. Also this is a closed curve. Okay, this is a closed curve, this is a open curve, this is a closed curve. Okay, so a lot of example of closed curve and open curve. Clear? So I hope all have understood what is curve and what is a closed curve and what is a open curve. Okay, so open curve. Okay, what is open curve? If anybody asks you what is open curve, then what you say? The curve which have beginning point, the curve which have different beginning point and end point is called open curve. Like this, you can see we start this is beginning point, this is the end point. Okay, you can see this is beginning point, this is the end point. The curve which have different beginning point and end point, this is called an open curve. Like this, this is the open curve. Okay, so I hope all of you understood what is open curve. Okay, now closed curve. What is closed curve? Closed curve. Okay, what is closed curve? The curve which have same beginning point and end point. The curve which have same beginning point and end point is called closed curve. The curve which have different beginning point and end point is called open curve, and the curve which have same beginning point and end point, you can say, coincide the beginning point and the end point. You can see here one example of closed curve. We start here and we end here. Okay, closed curve. This is closed curve. Okay, this is also closed curve. This is an example of closed curve. Okay, so student, I hope all of you understood. All of you understood that what is your open curve and what is a closed curve. Now we are going to discuss what is simple open curve and what is the simple closed curve. Let's see now what is simple curve. Okay, what is simple curve? A curve which does not cross itself at any point is called simple curve. A curve which does not cross itself at any point. Okay, it's called simple curve. So you can see example of simple curve like this. This is simple curve. Like this, this is simple curve. They are not cross itself at any point. A curve which does not a curve which is not cross itself at any point is called a simple curve. So you can see this curve is not cross itself at any point, and also you can see this curve also is not cross itself at any point, but here you can see uh, this curve is intersect itself at a point. Okay, so this is not simple curve. This is simple curve. This is simple curve. This is simple curve. Okay, because they are not cross itself at any point. But this curve is not simple because it is cross itself. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the simple open curve and simple closed curve. So what is simple open curve and what is the simple closed curve? So simple open curve is a open curve which does not cross itself at any point. It's called simple open curve. So this is simple open curve. Okay, because this is curve is open curve, but it is not cross itself at any point. So this is called simple open curve. But you can see here, this is open curve, but not simple. Why? Because it has crossed itself. This curve is crossed itself. So this is, you can say this is open curve, but not simple. Because its beginning point and end point are different. So this is an open curve, but not simple because this curve cross itself. Okay, you can see here, this is open curve because this curve have beginning point and the end point are different places. So and this is not cross itself at any point. So you can say this is a simple open curve. Clear? This is also a simple open curve. Okay, a simple open curve. Okay. Now we are going to explain what is simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. Okay. So for simple closed curve is that you can see the beginning point and end point uh, are same, are coincide. This is a closed figure. This is a closed curve. Okay, and this is also simple because this closed curve is not intersect cross itself. Okay, this is a simple closed curve. This is a simple closed curve. Closed curve. So many example of simple closed curve like this. Okay, like this. This is not simple closed curve. This is only closed curve. Because why this is not simple close? Because this curve cross itself. This curve cross itself. So this is not simple a closed curve. Only this is closed curve. Okay. So you have a lot of examples of simple closed curve like this. You can see. Okay, this is simple closed curve, simple closed curve, simple closed curve. But first type figure are not simple closed curve. This is not simple closed curve. Okay. So I hope all of you understood what is simple closed curve and what is simple open curve and what is simple curve. Okay. Any curve which is does not cross itself at any point is called simple curve. If the curve is open curve, so then that curve is called simple open. If the curve is closed curve like this is called simple closed curve. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the exterior and the interior simple closed curve. Exterior and the interior point of the simple closed curve. So let's see what is the exterior and what is the interior. Okay, so let's see, this is a curve. Okay, so what is interior curve and what is the exterior curve? This curve is divide the region of this plane is three parts. First part is this is interior part, interior curve, and this is the exterior curve. Okay, and this is a boundary curve. Okay, this is a boundary of the curve. This is a boundary of the curve. So this closed curve, divides the region of the brain in three parts. First part is interior part. If you take any point A, this is called interior curve of the region. Point B here, this is a exterior. Okay. Point B lies in the exterior of the curve and point A lie in the interior of the curve. Okay, and if you take point C, so you tell me where is point C lie. Suppose here point C. So where is point C lie, and tell me. This is called boundary of the curve. Okay, this is called the boundary of the curve. Interior curve with boundary of the curve is called the region of the curve. Okay, the interior of the curve together with its boundary is called region of the curve. So what is the region of curve? This is a region of the curve. Interior curve with boundary curve. This is boundary curve. Okay, and this is the interior curve. Both combined together is called region of the curve. Clear? Now, so you also can say that A is interior point, B is the exterior point, C is the boundary point. Okay, any closed figure curves in plane divides in three parts. Any closed curve divides the region of the plane into three parts. Okay, this is a closed curve. Divide this region of the plane is three parts. First part is interior part, second is boundary, third is exterior, and third is boundary. Boundary regions, uh, boundary curves and the interior curves make together is called region of the curve. This is a region of the curve. अगर आप बाउंड्री को मिला दोगे बाउंड्री कर्व्स एंड इंटीरियर कर्व को मिला दोगे तब क्या बोलोगे region of the curve. Okay, so let's see, we are going to explain or discuss. You can say what is the polygon. So what is a polygon? What is a polygon? A simple closed curve made up entirely of line segment is called polygon. A simple closed curve made by line segment, total line segment is called polygon. A simple closed curve. So we know this is simple closed curve. Okay, this is made by line segment. So this is a polygon. This is simple closed curve made by line segment. This is a polygon. This is simple closed curve made by line segment. So also this is called a polygon. Okay, any curve which is closed curve, simple closed curve. Any simple closed curve which is made by line segment, this is called a polygon. So student, you can tell me this is a simple closed curve. Okay, this is polygon. Tell me yes or no. No, this is not polygon. Why? This is a simple closed curve, but it's not made by line segment. You can say this is line segment, this is line segment, but this is a curve. So this is not polygon. Okay, okay. This is. And tell me this is polygon. Yes or no? This is a simple. This is closed curve made by line segment. So this is polygon. No, this is not polygon. Why? Because this is not simple closed curve. This is closed curve, but not simple. Okay, this is made by line segment. This is closed curve, but not simple. Why this is not simple? Because this curve intersect each other at a point. This point पे ये क्या कर रहे हैं intersect कर दे रहे हैं अपने आप को. So this is a not simple closed curve. This is only closed curve made by line segment, but this is not polygon. Clear? This is not polygon. Okay. So only this figure is polygon, but this and these are not polygons. Okay. And you can tell me this is polygon. Like this. This is polygon. No. Why? This is made by line segment. Why this is not polygon? Because this is not closed. This is not closed curve. This is not simple closed curve. This is a simple open curve. Okay. So this is not a polygon. Okay. So student, I hope all of you understood what is polygons. Okay. Now, this is a triangles. Okay, and triangle is a three-sided polygon. Okay, A, B, C. This is A. A is vertex. This called vertex. This called vertex. Vertex A, vertex B, vertex C. Okay, and this called angle B, angle C, angle A. Okay, vertex. The symbol of angle is like this. Angle A. This is angle B. This is angle C. Okay. Also, you can read it. This angle A like BAC. Angle B start from here. BAC. BAC. It means that this. Okay. If you write both are right. Angle A you can write or angle BAC. As CAB. Also you can write CAB. Angle A like this. And CAB. जो वर्टेक्स बीच में है बीच में है वहीं पे एंगल बनता है एंगल क्या बनेगा यहाँ पे सी ए बी बीच में क्या रहे एंगल है अगर इसको आप राइट करोगे तो एंगल बी को एंगल ए बी सी और यू कैन राइट इट एंगल सी सी बी ए क्लियर एंगल सी को आप राइट करोगे तो एंगल ए सी बी और एंगल बी सी okay and this side AB side BC side C you can write side AB side BC side C okay side AB side BC and side C this is triangle three-sided polygon okay so student in this way you know what is curve simple curve open curve and interior point exterior point and boundary point and the triangle its vertex side and angles okay and the four-sided polygon is called uh, four-sided polygon is called quadrilateral students this is a quadrilateral four side it's have four side so four sides polygons is called quadrilaterals it has four vertices vertex A, vertex B, vertex C, vertex D. Okay, and four angles. Angles A, angles B, angles C, angles D. Four vertex, four angles, and four sides. Side AB, side BC, side CD, and side DA. Okay. So and it have two diagonals. If you join opposite vertex like this is opposite vertex. Vertex A opposite to vertex C. This is called diagonal. What is called diagonals? Opposite vertex B opposite to vertex D. If you join it, this is also called diagonal. So in quadrilaterals have two diagonals. Okay, diagonal name is AC and AB. This is clear. And angles A opposite to angle B is C. Angles B opposite to angle D. Okay. And side AD is adjacent to side AB. Okay, or also you can say side AD is adjacent to side DC. Clear? Angle A adjacent to angle B. Angle B adjacent to angle C. Angle C adjacent to angle D. But angle D is opposite to angle B. Okay. So in this way, all of understood. Side vertex, diagonals of quadrilaterals, adjacent side, adjacent angle, opposite side and the opposite angles. Okay. So in this way you complete quadrilaterals and its parts. Okay. All of you recognize it. What is quadrilateral? Four-sided polygons is called quadrilaterals and the three-sided polygons is called triangles. So I hope all of you enjoy with basic geometrical ideas, quadrilaterals and curves. So thank you for watching. Jai Hind.